Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, I got about 10 minutes, so I thought before I have to clock in from lunch, but actually 10 to 20, but you get the idea. Um, but I thought I'd come on here because I wanted to give you guys a channel update on what's to happen for the rest of October. And a few things are going to be happening, hopefully, if things work out right. First of all, as far as my CAW league goes, my Creative Wrestling League, I have yet, and I will admit this, I have yet to purchase 2K19. And I know I'm not the only one. And I know that I'm not the only person that has a CAW league out there that's going to take their time in transferring, not transferring, but recreating, downloading, you name it, everything that's essential to my CAW league onto 2K19. It's going to take some time. I know some folks have already done something like that, but in small doses to give you an idea of what those CAW leagues will probably intend to look like in the future. So there's things like that. But if anybody's wondering, I do plan to get 2K19. It might be a week late or something, but I do plan to get it. Finances depending. But I do plan to get my hands on it somehow down the line. Probably within next week. My plan is to do a multi-10 payment for it, so let's see what happens. But yeah, as far as my CAW league goes, like I said, it's going to take time for a lot of stuff to get recreated, downloaded, you name it, onto my league. Onto my league when it comes to 2K19. As far as the future of 2K19 and how I'm going to be using it, I look at it two ways. I'm looking at it from the viewpoint that I'm probably not just going to get the physical disc because it's just nice to have that, but I'm also going to get the digital one as well because the digital one, from what I can tell, yes, it does have it would have some problems at times, but the digital one seems to be more reliable. So my plan is to go in that direction. The other plan as well is to probably get a hard drive to save some of my files or transfer some of my files so I can make room on my PS4. So that's a possibility. But again, getting to the point here, as far as my CAW league goes, I'm still going to be putting a lot of shows, streaming a lot of shows bi-weekly and weekly, or whenever I can, through 2K18. But another reason I wanted to come on here and mention that is because just like some CAW league owners and creators, I do plan to put a show together that is going to be like a season finale. It's going to be the 2K18 series, 2K18 DCWA 2K18 Spectacular, I think somebody called it, or something like that. And the plan is to use it as a bit like a season finale. Not a season finale to the league entirely, but a season finale to like the CPVs as far as 2K18 goes. So that even after that, if you expect, maybe we'll get a world championship here and there, those might just happen on the regular shows. But as far as the CPVs, as far as 2K18 goes, those will be over for the season. So I'm planning to do somewhat of a send-off to the 2K18 era. And I have 3 matches. I have actually 3 matches already in mind. They are women's CAW matches, female CAW matches, if you will, ladies, whatever you want to call it. But the 3 matches I have in mind are a rematch from All In Extreme between Hardcore Dirty Babe and Jasmine Powers, my two CAW OCs, if you will, female OCs, and those 2 CAWs, women, will battle it out, possibly within the confines of Hell in a Cell, and I think that was dubbed at one point as Final Battle 2 or something like that. But yeah, it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be Hardcore Dirty Babe against my other CAW OC, Jasmine Powers. But the difference here in this rematch that possibly will happen inside Hell in a Cell, the Final Battle version, that is, which means it could go for an hour. We'll have to wait and see on that. Will not be a rematch for the women's Future Legends title. No. Instead, it will be a match for the women's Extreme Championship. So yeah, Jasmine Powers, if you watch the post All In Extreme edition of Women of Honor of DCWA, Jasmine Powers did become the women's Extreme Champion. So her first major test will be going against a woman, or the CAW OC of mine, that took the Women's Future Championship away from her. Another match that I'm considering, as a matter of fact, these might be 2 of the same kind of match, and basically those would be triple threats, or 3-way dances, or as I like to call them, and I kind of created them within 2K18 to be, 3-way of Iron 30 match, or 3-way of 30 iron, or something like that. And my plan is to probably do 2 of those kind of matches within the send-off, the finale, the CPV finale for 2K18. And the first one is going to be unique. Both are basically going to be very similar as far as the participants are concerned, because the way it's going to go down is you're going to have on one match the Women's Intercontinental Champion, my CAW created version of Sally Acorn from Sonic the Hedgehog, and she'll be defending the Women's Intercontinental Championship against one half of the Women's United States Tag Team Champions, Juri Sanada, and one half of the Women's World Tag Team Champions, Cosmic Keyframe. So yeah, Keyframe, the CAW version of Keyframe that I created in my game, along with one half of the Women's U.S. Tag Team Champions, Juri Sanada, will challenge my CAW creation, or created version of Sally Acorn of the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise for the Women's Intercontinental Championship in one of maybe 2 3-way of Iron 30 matches. The other one would be for the Women's World Championship, as a good friend of mine's created version, or a good colleague of mine's created version, colleague, Wild Hops, creation of Judy Hopps from Zootopia, who is the Women's World Champion here in DCWA, at a combined, with her 3 combined reigns totaling 143 days, the last I checked, as far as 2K18 is concerned. She'll be, like I say, in a similar match. She'll be in a similar match because she will be defending against the other halves of the Tag Team Champions, That, of course, being the world's strongest, as she calls Sakura or something like that, Sakurura, and who's one half of the Women's U.S. Tag Team Champs, and the other half of the Women's World Tag Team Champions, Lightning Bliss. So the CAW creation of Judy Hopps by Wild Hops, just to again let you guys know, will be defending her Women's World Championship in a second possible three-way of Iron 30 match against the other halves of the tag champions, the other half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Sakurura, and one half of the Women's World Tag Team Champions, Lightning Bliss. So that's pretty much what's on tap as far as the three matches that I want to have occur in this 2K18 send-off as far as the CPVs are concerned in the 2K18 era. Now besides that, because I have to finish this up because I got to get back into work. Now, besides that, there are other things that I do have planned. This Saturday, if things work out right, and I'm not saying they will, but if they work out right, I will, and don't quote me on this, but I will try to live up to what I promised to do, and that is do a live stream of the Season 8 finale of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, School Raise, which is school, and then the word raise, which is R-A-Z-E. My plan is to do a live stream of the two-part finale back to back. And then on top of that, probably do another review later on in the day or whenever I get the chance to do so. Another idea as well is to do another live stream on the last Saturday of this month, which is, I think, the 27th, because maybe I'm hearing things, maybe I read it wrong or my mom read it wrong, but on the 27th of this month, she'll be going into another, what's known as what's known as AB212 conference or training in the Bay Area. Mostly it'll be in what I consider to be one of her old stomping grounds, Chabot College in Hayward. So, Hayward, California, that is. So, if I'm correct in hearing about that happening at the end of this month, then I will probably do a live stream of the best gift ever, which is the all-new MLP Christmas special, which is going to be debuting on the 27th on Discovery Family. And yes, I will be DVRing it and at the same time DVD recording it. Hopefully without any kind of interruptions like reminders and stuff like that. But yeah, that's that's some of the plans right there. I still plan to do some vids, fan vids, PMVs, AMVs, if you will. Just got to work on those. So those are still going to be happening. And as you've been noticing, I still plan to provide content, even if I have to provide it during my lunch breaks, which I'm doing this audio recording on, or during, before, after work, and like I said, during my 15-minute breaks or during my lunch break on camera. If I have to do that, I will, and as you've been seeing, I have been, so there's that. And I still plan to do more so as time goes on. But yeah, I just thought I'd come out here, let you guys know what's going to be occurring within the next several weeks, several days possibly. of what I'm going to be planning to do if things don't come up. One of the things I know that's probably going to be happening, because I've been trying to keep an eye on it and trying to keep tabs on it, is the possibility that we're going to be getting that talked about Windows update for October 2018. So there's that I have to look forward to. I'll keep an eye on. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff that. So yeah, like I said, with that ending on, again, what I'm trying to say with that being that being something that's probably going to happen within this month, maybe not within this month, because a lot of us got the April 2018 update in August, so I wouldn't put it past Windows or Microsoft not to give us the Sorry about that. To some people. But like I said, I wouldn't put it past. Like I said, I wouldn't put it past, Microsoft not to release the update until months later, because maybe they want to make sure things are working. But I'm always keeping an eye on it every time I turn on my computer, load it up, give it time, because if I know it's going to go through a long load time, then I know something's up. So again, it all depends on what's going to be happening within the next month with that as well. But I still plan to do a lot of what I'm saying for this channel. So just to let you guys know what's happening. Comment if you like. I'd like to hear from you what your thoughts are on my plans as far as this channel update goes, and what I hope to accomplish and achieve. Let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll talk to y'all later.